Waterplug here, and today I'm going to be doing a reptile room tour for the month of September. Now, I said that I would be doing reptile room tours every month now, and I'm sticking to my word, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're just going to go ahead and get started down in the bottom left corner of my reptile racks. So the first animal is my White's tree frog, or dumpy tree frog as some people like to call them. And his name is Trevor. I've had him for about like 6 or 7 months now, and I really like him. He's probably about to just jump off, so I don't really want him to. But he's cool, and he's nocturnal, so at night he'll actually turn bright green, but during the day he is just kind of a brown color. So that's Trevor, my White's tree frog, and that's... So now we're gonna move up on the rack, and this is my blue-tongued skink, and his name is Blue, and as you can see, he is adorable. Man, I love blue-tongued skinks, and Blue is just awesome. I've had him since February of 2017, so he's really, really awesome. And then that's Blue's guys. So next up we have my albino rosy boa, and she is awesome. Her name is Belle. I got her in June. Was it June? Yeah, I got her in June, and she has just been awesome. I always wanted a rosy boa, and then I got her, and she's just really cool. And now, yes, I got an albino one. I really do like the albino, though. It's very, very pretty. But yeah, that's Belle, my albino rosy boa, and then that's her enclosure. Next up, we have my green tree frog named Kermit. Now, sadly, I did have 2 green tree frogs, and Miss Piggy was my other green tree frog, and he passed away, sadly, about a few weeks ago. And then this is Kermit, my green tree frog that survived. Let me turn you. There you go. That's Kermit. He's really cool. I love him. I'm not gonna get out, but these guys are my dying dart frogs, which are just kind of poison dart frogs. Dendrobates tinctorius. And these guys are awesome. They have a nice vivarium. Okay, there is the male. So those guys are pretty cool, and they have a nice vivarium. And this is my Pac-Man frog. Come on, hop out. How proud of you, little thing. So that's my Pac-Man frog, 6-pack. He's just a normal Pac-Man frog. I'm trying to get some of the dirt off of him. But he's really, really awesome. He's just like a trash can or a garbage disposal, though. He will eat anything and everything you put in there. But he is just really awesome, and this is his cage. This is my new albino Pac-Man frog. I got him at Reptile, and he is awesome. But his name is Oscar, and yeah, he is an albino Pac-Man frog. He will get as big or bigger as my other Pac-Man frog. And then this is my Great Plains toad named Butch. Stop it, buddy. He's really pretty, and yeah, I got him at Reptile as well. But he has a cute little face, and I've always wanted a toad, so he's good. But next up, we have my veiled chameleon, Rango. Hey, buddy, don't do that. Don't play that game. Come on. There we go. He is awesome. I know I say that about all my animals, and he is one of my favorites. And I'll probably say that about a lot of my animals too. But yeah, he's just really cool. I'll put him back in his cage because he's not crazy about being handled. But his name is Rango, and he is a veiled chameleon. And yes, he's around for a snake, so you can just find these guys in your garden or something. But he's really cool, and he's really tiny, and he's really crazy. But yeah, his name is Duncan, and he's my rough earth snake, and it's a sad snake thing going. We have my sister's, actually, this is my sister's, Western hognose snake. I know it says anaconda on there, but somebody told me in the comments of my last video that this is not an anaconda hognose snake. And the reason I thought that it was an anaconda hognose snake is because it has a black belly. But it is very, very cute, and her name is Sarah, and she's very small, but she did eat a pinky, which was awesome. I didn't even have to like rub it on my toad or anything. We're gonna keep the snake thing going, and this is my lesser ball python named Zach. I got him at Repticon. He is very adorable. I've always wanted a ball python, and he is awesome. And yes, he is a lesser ball python. If you don't know what that is, that's his morph, and that's why he looks a little different than a normal one. A little prettier, in my opinion. And yes, he is a boy. He is just adorable. Next up, we have my snow corn snake named Zarita. Yes, she's a girl. And she is like 3.5 feet long, and she's really pretty. And she's a rescue. She was kept in a 5-gallon tank for 11 years and only fed twice a month. So she's like about 12 years old now. I've had her for about a year, and she's just been doing great. And now this is her named Corn Maze. This is my first snake. I got her when I was only 6.5 years old. She's really pretty. I love her to death. A lot of people say she looks exactly like Zarita, the last snake I showed you. But honestly, I don't think she does. I think people just get confused because of the lighter coloration. But she is very, very pretty. And that's Corn Maze, my albino California king. But this is another animal that people get squeamish about. This is a Mexican red-knee tarantula, and his name is Harry. We caught him at the right time though, because he's actually eating. I don't know if you can see. There's a dubia roach right in there. But that's why he's in that weird position. But yeah, his name is Harry. He is a Mexican red-knee tarantula. I would pick him up, but he's eating, so yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. He's really cool, and then this is his setup. We have my Asian forest scorpion named Fluffy. He is really cool. I've made a video about him before, but yeah, he's an Asian forest scorpion, and his name is Fluffy, and that is. Next up, we have my millipede. Yes, I also got this one at Repticon. Its name is Woim. W-O-I-M, and I think it's a bumblebee millipede. Tell me down in the comments, but it's really cool. It's really big, and that's a setup. Next up, we have this beautiful baby bearded dragon, and so at the time this video is uploaded, he will be at my school. So that is what this guy is for. He is a class pet for my school, and I was just keeping him for the last week of summer because I picked him up at Repticon for my class. But yeah, he's a guy. This is my red-eared slider turtle. His name is Oliver, but we just call him Ollie. He's really cool. He just wants to stay in his shell though. And then that is his setup, and once again his name's Ollie. Alright, so now we're outside, and I'm gonna show you guys my tortoises. This is my like 2.5-year-old African sulcata tortoise named Splickety Lick, and she will go with my older tortoise soon. But then that's Splickety, and that's stuff. In this gigantic setup, we have my big boy, Speedy. Hi, Speedy. He's a lot bigger than Splickety, but he's still pretty small. I've had him for 4 years. He is like one of my favorite pets. And he has this doghouse with a heat pad in the bottom that he goes in at night, and he sleeps in there. And he is just adorable. But yeah, that's his little doghouse thing, and that's his whole big area. Next up, we have my leopard gecko named Jason. He is a super hypo giant leopard gecko. Yes, he is a boy. Tell me down in the comments if you want to see a video of how to sex leopard geckos, how to tell if it's a boy or girl. He's really, really awesome. Now, both of my leopard geckos are still living in these small tubs, and I got a lot of videos on my last Reptile tour saying, oh my god, these tubs are too small and stuff. And yes, they are too small, but I'm gonna get them a bigger cage by next month's reptile room tour. So by October's reptile room tour, these guys will have a bigger cage. So please don't comment anything saying their cage is too small, because I know. I'm sorry. I tried to get them a bigger cage by this reptile room tour, but it didn't work out. But by next one, they should have a bigger cage. So that's Jason, my super hypo giant leopard gecko. This is my other leopard gecko named Preston. I believe he's a normal leopard gecko, but tell me down in the comments if you know what morph he is. He looks just normal to me, but he has a lot of spots. So that's Preston, my normal leopard gecko, and he's really cool. And then that's his tub, and yes, he will be getting a bigger cage too by next month. Now I got a lot of people asking me, how do you heat these guys? And I have a heat pad under each of their tubs. Yeah. Sadly, the last animal. This is Blaze, my Halloween Harlequin crested gecko. He is in shed, so he's looking kind of gray, but he's really pretty, and he's awesome. And this is his amazing vivarium. And yeah, that's Blaze. Guys, I hope you did enjoy that video of me showing you all of my reptiles and amphibians and invertebrates. I will see you all next time. Remember to click that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to get notified about every single new video on my channel. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye. Subscribe!